So yesterday when we drove this thing to 13 Forks, this tire was vibrating, and I had it balanced, but it's vibrating as bad or maybe worse. One of these, a replacement, this is a Coker Classic, run you $250. A radio replacement will run you $450. So it would cost me about $1,000 by the time I paid for shipping, mounting, balancing, and everything, to put two of those on the front of this car. I can't handle that. So what I did, these two big ones, I think these are 650s and these are 600s. And I'm not running them now because I'm running these back here. So we just put this on the front of this just to check on it. And I'm going to go air it up, and we're going to take a little ride just to see if that kills the vibration in it. So we'll see how that goes. Well, Bill is airing them up for me. I think I'd run them without the hubcaps, and that way, if they do bounce, I don't have to take the hubcaps off again. I've also got some Traegers. This car should have a bigger tire on the front because it sits so low. This one is a little bigger than I like, but it might be okay. If it don't bounce, it'll make a big difference. If I'm running down the road and I get up to about 50 and it bounces, I let off on the gas. That kind of slows down progress by quite a lot. I'd like to have it run up about 100 without bouncing, you know. As long as there ain't nobody.
How much would you put the rear?
It's about the same. So, yeah, so we're going to give it a try, and then we'll take it from there. Oh, good joy. Okay, it's going.
Off this road here, we're out for a test run to see how the tires we put on the front, how balanced they are. Checking the tires, we've got beautiful scenery. We're kind of enjoying that cool afternoon. As you can tell, we have the air conditioner going.
That's faster than I was going yesterday. That's probably about, about 55 or 60 right there.
looks pretty smooth. Yeah, that one there may have a little bit in it.
Yeah. That's a whole lot better though. That's a pretty nice ride right there. I never got this over 50 yesterday. I couldn't. You scared, Denny?
I'm not scared.
Well, she's all the way up far as it'll go on the speed on her, right? That's good. That's a cheap fix. I don't have to pay $1,000 for it, no? I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Woohoo.
Not sure exactly what he had for lunch.
Huh?
But it's done something to him.
It takes about 40 acres to turn this one around. Where's the phone?
Well, the motor sounds good.
Does, don't it?
Yeah.
I like that. That's fourth gear. I still got one more. get it to work.
Uh-oh.
It used to work. Kids was playing with it up at the car show the other day, and it stopped working. But it works. It's got a little reed inside there.
Well, you need to get the Studebaker running as good as this one's running.
Oh yeah. Oh, I adjusted that choke yesterday. See, when it was running bad before, it was closed too far. And then when I tightened it up, I opened it all the way to get it open while it's hot. So what I did this morning is I put it right in the middle, and it fired right up and ran. It sounded good. I hadn't rode it. You feel how hard those tires feel?
Oh yeah.
Now, if we were to let them down to about 28 pounds, it would ride a lot better.
Well,
It
we
probably
can do that.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to do that. Years. I mean, they were down a little bit, but they still weren't completely flat. So I'm not much worried about them having a slow leak. So we took them down to about, I don't know, 28 pounds, 25 pounds, somewhere along in there. It'd still be fine.
Well, we'll take a little air out, get a little smoother ride.
Got to handle that.
This thing ran good with those Denman Straight Lines on the front of it. By the way, that used to be a thing back when I was a kid. My brother used to talk about wanting to get him some Denman Straight Lines to run on his 53 Dodge, about how those were the cool tires. And that's what these are. These are real Denman Straight Lines here. But Bill's kind enough to adjust the air pressure on them. We had a little bit too much air pressure before. And the thing with bias ply tires, I remember my dad used to run about 25 to 28 pounds in them instead of 32 like they run in the new tires. Because he said it would ride hard if too much air in the tires. The bias ply tires don't have as much give in them as the radial tires do. So Bill checked the air pressure in them, and he's washing these back tires, which I've never washed. They still had the blue ink on them from when I bought them new. So, she's looking mighty fine now. Mighty fine. Thank you, Bill. You're a good man.